Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
How dare you? There are children here.
Well, there shouldn't be.
Yeah, I keep telling them to go away. They won't leave.
Children, go away.
Ah.
I'm gonna say some dirty words.
Oh my god, it's animated.
We haven't seen
it
animated before, right?
Because this is like a next-gen case. Because it was for the... Oh my god, it's animated! This is made for a completely different console.
Wait, is this what the future holds for us?
Oh my god, it's in 3D!
There's two people!
Ah!
No.
What's
Wait.
that? Did two people... What?
Two murders in two separate buildings.
Wait, what's happening?
They're twins! Calling it.
Are there twin murderers?
I don't know, but they're twins. Problem solved.
You get mommy, I'll get daddy. That looked like...
There was more detail on the hair and stuff.
Didn't she look like your favorite character? Mia?
Oh, that did look like Mia.
Yeah.
But Mia's dead.
Did Maya and Mia do murders? But is this a flashback to when they did murders once?
Did Maya do a murder and then
Oh my
Mia's
God.
ghost do a murder in a different building?
Yeah. Via astral projection and telekinesis.
If she can do that, she basically just has a stand.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm a fool!
Why?
I am back!
What did you do?
I just had the fan on in the corner. I'm like, hang on a minute. I'm being unprofessional.
Ooh.
And it's also not even doing anything. The whole point is for it to point out the door and vent the room. And the door is closed. So it's just making noise for no reason.
You fool.
We already have a ceiling fan that isn't loud. Anyway, it's been 2 months since Maya left the office.
2 months since you looked at me.
It's been 2 months since Maya left. I used to listen to that song way too much, but I remember shockingly few lyrics because they're hard to understand because of how fast it goes. No fucking idea.
Is that the one that has a Chinese chicken?
Chinese chicken?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think so.
I think so.
It's the opposite of If I Had $1 Million, which is the slowest song ever. 2 months without a single trial. Phoenix!
Where's your money?
Phoenix!
What have you been doing?
Buy a billboard. Get ads. Why don't you get work? You keep defeating all these undefeatable prosecutors. It's not like there's not people needing cases. Phoenix. They're called ad agencies.
It's called Stomping the Pavement, my boy.
He's the opposite of Saul Goodman.
Yeah, he's not a hustler at all.
He's all purity and moral, and also like has no idea how to run a business and isn't trying.
You have to go out and look for.
Like Saul fucking puts that work in every day.
He does great.
That's the entire appeal of the show, is that hustle. Like, it's so fun to watch him try so hard to get like free. Like, that's one of my favorite arcs, was him like hiring those like college kids to do like low rent ads.
Yeah.
And like sneak onto like government property to like use the like planes and stuff as props.
Yeah.
Like, because he didn't want to actually get the rights to any of it. Like, that's part of the fun. Phoenix doesn't do shit. He just sits in his room and is like, things will just work out for me.
Well, I guess Maya's gone, so I don't really have any ideas of what to do, because I can't ask her where to go now.
Yeah.
Because he usually asks her, what should we do? But she's not here to answer him,
It's
so.
like it's up there with the people that like just sit in one room forever, or they don't go out, they don't talk to anyone, they don't put themselves out there, and they're like, why am I alone? It's like, because of the part where you don't meet people. They're out there, they're everywhere. You gotta go find them.
Well, why won't people just come to me, though?
Into my house that's locked.
Why don't they know I'm just a really cool person?
Yeah, why don't
just
they
walk
just
up to
magnetically come to my personality?
Yeah.
That they've never met.
Yeah, they should
and will
know.
never experience.
They should know that I'm cool by looking at me.
Yeah.
Duh.
I've had offers. What?
We fucked up.
What?
We harassed him for like 2 minutes. He had offers. We didn't take them.
Why?
We had to harass him for a different reason now.
No, why? You need to pay bills, Phoenix. What is this stupid, like, fucking anime-ass approach to, like, lawyering, where they're like, I'll only take cases when I believe in them. I can't just, like, do my fucking job.
You know, when I was a kid,
Everyone, even criminals have the right to, like, even if they are guilty, they have the right to a fair trial, Phoenix. You can't just throw out all the guilty people to just get massacred by the judicial system. It'll be way worse for them.
when I was a kid, my mom put me in an audition to be in commercials, and I almost got it, but I didn't want to advertise things I didn't like. And the only options they gave me were peanut butter, which I was like, I don't like peanut butter. And so they were like, well, can you pretend that you like peanut butter? And I was like, no. and then Barbies, and I hated both those things. I hated Barbies as a kid. I hated them. I
What
like
about
had a
Barbies
vendetta.
in peanut butter?
Perfect.
It's a new art style.
It's mud wrestling Barbie.
Mud wrestling Barbie.
So I had to, like, my mom was like, all right, she's like, I'm not gonna make you do anything you don't want to do, and we just left.
Consistency of peanut butter is so bad for that.
I had offers, but I also took none, so I relate to Phoenix because I refuse to compromise my values of not liking peanut butter or Barbie for the sake of money.
Come to think of it, though, I guess good peanut butter has that layer of oil.
Or
So
like,
you
you're talking about the organic stuff.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
then you could do like mud wrestling Barbie. I was thinking of like Jiffy or Jif, and I'm like, yeah, that's.
Is that too?
She's just gonna be like, it's just gonna be weird caked on shit that has no fluidity to it, because a lot of the most commonly bought stuff is like just, you know, just the peanut butter texture. But like a lot of the good stuff has like that layer of oil in it they have to mix in each time you like spoon it out. Anyway, I thought about the logistics of this a lot. Get ready for our fucking 10-minute power hour video where we do mud wrestling Barbie and we compare different peanut butter consistencies.
I would totally do that. Can we try Bratz dolls too? Compare Bratz dolls and Barbies at mud wrestling, see who wins. Monster High. I've had my money on Monster High.
My mom's gonna visit one day and just be like, why do you have so many dolls? And what are they covered?
I'll take the fall for you, Keith.
I'll take the fall for you. That is, until the day that girl showed up.
Oh, so there's a new girl. Oh, I miss Maya, though. I don't know if I want to be a new
February
girl.
22nd. Maybe Maya's dead.
Don't say that.
Maybe she was murdered.
I think she's a consistent
Or is the
character.
murderer.
She's a consistent character.
You don't know
She'll
that.
come back. I know she is. I know she's a consistent character.
Look how sad and lonely we are.
Capcom. I know she's a consistent character.
That doesn't mean it has to be consistent.
I'm pretty positive.
The Joker's in a lot of things, but he's only in one of the Batman movies. The other two were different villains, and everybody they still put Joker everywhere. Why are you so serious?
What? Carry on.
Why do I come here to the office every day? Because you're supposed to be working. Lawyers are normally busy.
It's not like I want to. Is he just majorly depressed?
Is he just? Oh, is Phoenix Wright the story about depression, and that's why he just like sinks away into his office? Also, what do you mean? Why do you come to the office every day? I thought you sleep here. Doesn't he sleep here? Does Phoenix live somewhere? Because he always seems to just wake up in his office.
No, I think he sleeps here. I think he's that poor.
Yeah, but then he's like, "Why do I come here every day?" It's like, isn't this where you live?
Oh, you know what? Good
I'm confused.
Good point.
It's not like I want to work. You don't want to work? That's probably the girl.
I don't want to work either.
What's your new girl voice?
There you are, finally.
Now to get a picture that looks nothing like that voice.
Where have you been?
Who are you? Are you? You're trying way too hard to be the next Doctor. This is a Doctor Who ass costume.
She looks like Maya still.
This is my thing. I've got pink goggles and I've got Applebee.
I'm like so cool.
I've got Applebee's buttons on my doctor's jacket.
Pieces of flair. They're called pieces of flair.
Yeah, the flare. That's what it's called. No, this is legit like what a Japanese art director was told like, hey, make the next Doctor Who.
She's
like
poppin' stylish.
Like she's got the color scheme down. She's got like many doctors. She has like 5 layers going on that are all different colors. She's got a crazy button-up thing going on with the super comical like cosmetic buttons, but over that is a lab coat. But under that's a pink shirt with like a bow, like a ribbon bow. There's so much to take in here.
As a girl, I can say, we definitely dress like this all the time. You just don't know enough of us.
Only the Doctor does. I've shown you. The Doctor looks fucking bizarre. This is one of the most Doctor Who-esque characters I've ever seen. It stands out so much. I'm like, what is this aesthetic? No one else has given that vibe this whole game. This is really specific.
My sister's trial is tomorrow.
Who? Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Excuse me? You're not Mia Fey, are you?
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
So you are the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney with no apparent reputation because I don't spend money on ads. Just put
Oh my gosh, cute.
Look at him come down.
Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. That means her pink glasses are prescription.
No, she's fibbing. She's just being cute.
I don't know. They might be prescription if she always writes with them.
Do you remember how I have those glasses that are only like a very, very, very slight prescription?
Oh, I thought you just had glasses with no lenses.
No, they have lenses, but they're like the most minimal prescription ever.
Yeah.
And I bought them because my optometrist was like, you know, your insurance is my good insurance. I have insurance, but my good insurance was almost up. The one from my dad, and I was like, she's like, oh, do you want? We're having a sale on glasses. You want to like just frivolously buy some glasses? And I bought some pink and gold prescription glasses, and I have them in my room right now.
Would you like to frivolously buy some glasses?
Yeah, she's like, well, these glasses are usually like $300. We're having a half off sale, and your insurance covers like all of that.
That half?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And so now I have some very prescription Stella McCartney prescription reading glasses that I don't really need.
You just want them.
I'm basically this person. This frivolous person.
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. Nobody knows any case ever.
That's a relief, then. You bet you're better than nobody.
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. Why? Phoenix.
Money.
Phoenix, what's up?
Money.
What's up, boy? What's
Money.
going on?
But you are Phoenix Wright, right?
I hate that.
The undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Is it because he only got into this business just to solve Edgeworth's nonsense? And then now that he has, he's like, I guess my life's over.
No, I don't think he went in. He never went in there with that intention.
Because he was fixated on like he became a defense attorney basically just to follow Edgeworth or something.
So do you think he feels completed?
Does he feel complete now or something? He doesn't seem very complete, but he hasn't exactly like gone off to start a bakery or anything. So
yeah, get on it.
I don't know what his deal is. I'm sorry, but you have to try elsewhere.
Please, I'm out of time.
But
please, you have to help. It's my sister.
he really can only work when he has some kind of bizarre personal connection to everything that happens somehow. Maya, could it be? No, it's not Maya. I know she's got a little bun on the back of her head, but that doesn't make her the same person.
No, they have a similar face. They gave them the same face.
Okay, I'll hear you
It's
out.
supposed to be like a... really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Skye. I'm a scientific investigator.
Emma Skye. Emma Skye.
A masky.
A mask. You're just trying to come up with something. If I say it funny, maybe I'll figure it out.
I don't know if there's any...
Yeah, they're usually a thing, so I'm like, what is it?
Well, but Maya Fey didn't have one either.
Maya. Scientific investigator. What kind of name is Emma Skye?
It's pretty cool.
I expect them to like be going for something, so I'm searching for meaning in the world. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. Egads, the bellboy was staring right at me.
Hello.
My character says egads. Maya's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence.
Don't assume the gender of that plant.
Maya's desk. Mia's desk is Mia, is it? Mia, Maya, fuck.
Mia Maya.
I'll never know.
It should be your desk, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. I sit here even less now that I'm stopped taking cases. I had to at least dust it off once in a while.
So unprofessional.
She's been dead for like 5 months. Like, this is just your office now. Difficult looking legal books stand in formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, but it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand, then my foot hurt too.
I think we read the dialogue before, and both of our reactions were, you had to go through law school.
Yeah, exactly.
How did you not read any of these?
Exactly. Like, what is your history if you haven't had to read?
I don't understand any of this newfangled law thingamajigs.
There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stick it. Oh yeah, the other one's Mia because this one's Maya.
Yeah.
What if they were both the name Maya? With two different spellings of the word Maya. Oh no.
Wait, Emma. Her name's Emma and Maya. I feel like they're meant to be. And Faye, isn't Faye like you said, like spirit, fairy, something like that? Sky's kind of
a forest spirit, like
know.
a will of the wisp.
Sky's kind of ethereal too.
Maya stuck it up here the day she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down.
Cute.
I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. She's looking at me strangely.
She looks
that's
strange.
The Steel Samurai. They replaced the Mia poster. We never learned what it was.
No, we never will.
It's just gone now, even though it looks the same. The Steel Samurai poster is also a vague image of 4 people standing in like a hallway, just looking down or something.
It looks oddly similar to the other one.
Yeah. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator?
It's better than the paranormal photographer that Lotta Hart was.
You mean a fraud?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young?
Young? I'll be 16 years. I'll be 16 years old this year.
How did you... Oh, I see. What? Only 16?
Yeah, don't get any funny business. Phoenix, you go straight to jail. I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age, no less.
So what exactly is your current position then? How are we like magnet? Like,
and she's making the same poses Maya does too. That was one of her poses.
How do we just magnetically attract teenage girls? Why is that a thing?
I'm sure that's a problem a lot of people wish they had.
Why is that an issue that Phoenix has?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less.
Great. Another future professional in training. She really is just a Maya replacement.
Oh my gosh, she's a scientific investigator instead of paranormal. They're like opposites. One's real, the other one's not.
Because the other one's a spirit guide, and the other one's a scientific investigator. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
So, it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring her Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia?
They look alike.
So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child. I'll have you know.
Still.
Legally, yes. You are a child.
Yeah. It's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. Why is that unusual?
Why can't a girl be a scientific investigator,
Yeah,
Phoenix?
What's unusual about that particular goal, Phoenix?
I believe in STEM. Girls in STEM programs.
Yeah.
I believe investigations should be done scientifically.
Wow.
Yes.
I think this is just called forensics. Did you mean to call yourself a forensic agent or whatever the words is?
Don't you?
Yeah, sure can't fault her lack of enthusiasm.
She's making the same pose. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school. Huh.
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
When she gets like this, what, accused of murder?
That happens all the time.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
No, I'm sorry. I'm a lawyer. See this? It's my attorney's badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me.
Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit.
She analyzed it scientifically.
Why would they? I feel like it's probably cheaper metal than silver if it just has a gold flaking on the outside.
It's pewter. What do you mean scientifically? What do you think?
It's like tinfoil.
Are we implying that she like scanned it with her glasses? Like, what do you mean she analyzed it scientifically?
50% C.
How scientifically?
50% weed.
She just looked at it.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'll give you $50 for it.
Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet. Damn. Scientifically. It's just... That rubs me wrong. I'm just like, that doesn't...
Well,
no,
I hate
that doesn't
when,
make any sense.
I hate when you look at a product and it says something like... technology. Like, okay, like... They sell... like they sell dog toys that when your dog chews on them, they release like a scent that smells like chicken or something. It'll say like flavor, like scent based technology, and I'm like, I don't really know if I consider that technology, but there's no reason you can't just slap technology on everything. Like hydration technology.
It's advanced, free range, cruelty free scent releasing technology, organic.
I saw
no chemicals.
I was making a joke with my brother once because I saw a sunscreen and it was like, what was it? It was like non-GMO, gluten-free. I thought that was the funniest one. Is it's like gluten-free. It was like fair trade, organic. It had like every label you could possibly put on it.
They said gluten-free lotion.
It was sunscreen, yeah.
Does anyone have a gluten allergy that applies to sunscreen?
I'm not sure if there's skin gluten allergy, but the fact they just put like gluten-free.
What's it called? Celiac disease, right?
Celiac, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that?
My aunt has celiac.
I feel like that's just based around eating.
I think it is. I mean, I don't know if there's some specific other. My aunt can.
You could ask your aunt about it. Like,
I'll ask her, but
do you have to worry about the gluten-free lotion?
I don't feel like you should be eating it.
Yeah, don't eat it. But like.
But
does it make your skin itch?
It was like
Will you die?
It was like ozone safe propellant, which I was looking at that. I was telling my brother about how they market things. I was teaching him something, and I was telling him like which of those things actually matter. And I'm like, well, if you care about the ozone layer, like this part matters with the propellant because usually it's like a compressed gas that they use to make like hairspray and things. But apparently this is like an ozone safe propellant.
Hasn't that already been regulated though? To the point where you can't do that anymore because the ozone layer. Like there was the big hole that was growing in like the mid 80s, and like they had to like there was like a universal. I think there was like a worldwide cooperation agreement to like completely change products to avoid exactly that. because it was such a problem that was going to quickly become worse.
I'm not sure, but I've definitely like been around some girls who sprayed some hairspray that doesn't I whiff that. I'm like, that doesn't seem safe for anyone. But I'm not sure about the propellant itself.
Yeah, but ozone's not necessarily about the people though. It's about the world.
Well, no, I know. But
ozone was just O3. Just another oxygen molecule. I think cars produce it too. Sometimes. I mean, it definitely just happens naturally sometimes.
Keith's smart. Keith, are you a scientific investigator?
I'm a bachelor degree in a STEM field.
I have an associate's degree
I just
in
took
fucking
chemistry.
Humanities. So I'm a human expert.
Yeah, you have like you just have oxygen. Then you have then you have the thing we call oxygen, which is O2 instead of just an oxygen molecule, and then O3 is just 3 oxygen molecules bound to each other.
And that's what our ozone's made of?
Yeah, that's what ozone is. Like it's just called ozone, that molecule. So when they talk about the ozone in the atmosphere, they're literally talking about it the same way you would say like the nitrogen in the atmosphere, which is just nitrogen. Like ozone is actually just a specific molecule.
Ozone.
Yeah. The ozone. Welcome to the ozone, baby.
It's pretty hip up there.
I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Almost like we're going to the place where her guilty ass sister is being held prisoner.
She doesn't like her sister, so we gotta see what her sister's like. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister.
No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this here, huh?
I understood, ma'am.
Why the security guard's saying something? It's weird.
I know. What was that all about?
Who are we dealing with? Oh my gosh, it's Mia. It's Mia, but she's facing the other way.
Yeah, I was like, despite appearances, this is the front of her face.
Hi, Alana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Oh my god, I knew it.
They just armed me in, Maya. This is weird.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Why did I have to be named this? Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do?
My name is Lana Sky.
Lana!
I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor?
Oh my gosh, she's got a little military outfit.
She's chief prosecutor?
Did you get to wear a military uniform when you're chief prosecutor? I've never seen prosecutors dressed this way before.
I mean, we've seen how the other 2 prosecutors dressed, and we're like, what the fuck do prosecutors dress like in this universe?
Yeah, if anything, you're the only one that looks like a normal person. You're just wearing a suit. Everyone else is wearing some like outfit.
It's just us and the shitty guy wear suits. Everybody else is dressed like a fucking JRPG boss fight. 2 sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Oh my god, it's the fake Elric brothers. That's what the story arc is.
They're making the fake Philosopher's Stone.
I love that episode.
A lot of those episodes are great.
Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Yeah, we get it, Phoenix.
We get it. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
You alright there, buddy? The guard monitors the visitor's room. He's frozen in fear of the frigid Miss Lana. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself. You're not a very good guard then, are you? You're terrified of your inmate.
I feel like people only describe women as being frigid. I've never like heard an instance where anyone describes a man that way.
No. Men are stoic and brave and upstanding and like manly, and women are like those words but bad. That's how it goes.
They're frigid, they're cold-hearted, they're like cruel. There's like another one that I hate. I'm trying to think of the other word I hate.
It's like the
prudish.
Shrill.
Yeah, shrill. Yeah.
Shrill's a big one. But yeah, it's like wow, that guy's got a strong personality. And
Or what
she's
a bitch. Yeah.
Like, it's like, come on.
One's a leader, the other one's bossy.
Yeah. Yep.
There's something you should know from the start.
Which is?
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
Oh, wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Well, why don't you begin by telling me what exactly happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m.
Are we about to have our second consecutive case where the suspect is like, yeah, I did it.
Throw me in jail.
Yep. Kill me. Throw me in the incinerator. That's quite specific.
It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy.
Yeah, because I have a subordinate.
Mm-hmm.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
Sounds like she's taking the blame for someone.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I also feel like she's gonna take that scarf off at some point and there's gonna be like a dramatic reveal of something like being important behind
her head's gonna fall off, like in that short story that I like.
Like the Junjito story where he has to hold his head on.
No, the one in the it's called The Red Scarf, and it's in the in that book of short stories for kids, and it's like in one with in the dark room, or in the dark forest, in the dark house, in the dark room, in the dark whatever. But like, there's a whole story where this guy like falls in love with a girl and then marries her, and then on her deathbed she's like, take off my scarf, and then her head like rolls onto the floor. I love that story.
Unnecessary.
Kids books are great.
I was just thinking of that one Junjito story. That's it's like the embodiment of anxiety.
Because this guy gets his head cut off and he has to hold it in place or else he dies, because obviously the blood has to flow from his neck to his head. And
so he just has both of his hands on his temples and he's just trying to hold his head on for the entire storyline.
And he's like doing a bunch of crazy stuff, like things keep happening to him, and he has to like balance his head on because if it falls off he dies.
Yeah.
But he's like jumping over people and like trying to figure out what to do. It's terrifying.
That guy sure has made a lot of distressing things.
No, he's excellent. He's a genius. Yep. Junjito's a genius.
New book coming this year. Well, that's just great. So who was the victim?
An investigator with the police department. That's really unfortunate. I suppose the correct term is detective. Gumshoe, are you okay?
A detective?
That's me. Oh no. A detective? Death was due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
I really think Lana's taking the blame for someone.
Probably her subordinate.
By you?
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. He suffered a lot. I watched.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Oh, the victim was a detective, not the witness.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well,
I assume Gumshoe's not dead.
I hope not.
Maybe that's the plot twist. He's not dead. There was no murder. Uh-oh.
What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean?
Well, it means death penalty?
The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty.
That's unfortunate.
They will use any means at their disposal to do so. Well,
that all the more makes me think she's covering for someone, like whoever the real murderer is.
Shouldn't they want to find the real person though, if they care about their fellow police officer? But whatever. That
clouds the shit out of their judgment, though.
Yeah.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Lana! So you're the chief prosecutor?
That is correct. I am responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell.
That's an awfully large nutshell.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Oh, in fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
Yeah. Almost like this should have been set up by previous
She's like,
narrative elements.
How could you not notice me?
What's up with her hand?
Yeah, I was gonna say, ooh, clue.
I burned my hand ironing.
I don't iron my own shirts. I make my subordinate do it for me.
Until they came at me with the iron. And then I agreed to take the blame for the murder for some reason.
Lana, what happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. I like her. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this?
I like her a lot.
Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Yeah, no, she's absolutely like, I'm the chief prosecutor. I know exactly what I need to say and provide in order to make sure that I get convicted. And so she's just like, when I stabbed him with my knife in front of witnesses, me with these hands. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I mean, I did track him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has a very little in common with Mia.
Hey.
I was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students.
Different?
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Oh no! Oh, my heart.
Excuse me?
Uh-oh. Oh no. Sure. That's not how I like thinking of this story. Intellectually attracted, Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was.
Oh.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
It sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Excuse me?
As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say that you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Ooh, drama.
My heart.
Mr. Wright.
Yes?
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
I'll make it really hard for you to do anything. Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. There's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm gonna find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
Where are we gonna go next?
To the underground parking lot.
There was a murder here. Yay!